All right, Dream Team. Hello, hello. Welcome to BC Lung exercises. This is going to be a great class. My name is Jill. All you need today is some sort of a weight. So whether you're going to use a dumbbell, soup can, water bottle, whatever you have available to you is going to work great. And then we're just going to put the weights out of the way, a safe spot, because we need to make sure we have a nice clear space to exercise in, nothing to step on or trip over. Make sure you have a sturdy chair, nothing with wheels, sturdy footwear, or bare feet. And then make sure you pay attention to your body and you go at your pace. This is your exercise class. Okay. This is a virtual recorded class, so we ask that you stay on mute until you have a question or concern, then direct with me, that would be great. But we just want to limit how much noise there is in the background, okay? All right, so let's get started on a bit of a warm-up. We're going to start with 3 breathing exercises. Number 1 is we're going to practice our just inhaling while we just raise the shoulders up to help us get a bit of a breath in, and then breathing out through pursed lips to get that air out. We're going to breathe in, raise up the shoulders, breathing out through the invisible straw. Breathe in, lift the shoulders up. Breathing out through the invisible straw. Breathe in, raise the shoulders. Breathe out through that straw. Once more, breathe in and out. Okay, now I'm going to invite you to have your arms here. And we're just going to pull our arms back as we inhale. And then you can exhale to relax or exhale to try to touch the arms together as close as you can. Please do not do anything that feels like you're straining yourself, okay? But we're going to inhale and kind of squeeze your shoulder blades back. Exhale to relax, and you can try to pull the arms towards each other.
We can put it on this door.
Pull apart.
I gotta hear her.
Breathe out. Bring them close together. Breathe in, pull apart. Breathe out, close together. 2 more. Breathe in, pull apart. Breathe out, close together. And last one, breathe in, pull apart. Breathe out, close together. And relax those arms. Fantastic. All right, our next and last breathing exercise. I'm just going to ask us to have our arms here. And there's 2 options here. So watch really closely. You're either going to press just one arm up just to where you can. You can be within your range. Exhale as we bring it down, or you can do it with both. So we'll breathe in as we press up. And then inhale to bring it down. And again, you are lifting your arms within your range. Breathe in to lift. Open up the chest. Breathe out to bring the arms down. Breathe in. You can raise up. Breathe out. Arms down. Breathe in. Arms up. Breathe out. Arms down. 2 more. Breathe in. Arms up. Breathe out, arms down. And last one. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, arms down. And relax. You can roll one shoulder back at a time. Good. So we're rolling one shoulder back at a time. And then forwards. Roll it forwards. You can get your shoulders kind of moving, your upper back gently rotating. We're in control and we're maintaining our breathing. 3, 2, 1. And we've got our thumbs glued to the front of our shoulders. And now we're going to circle our elbow one at a time. Draw a circle with that elbow. We're going to maintain our breathing as we go. So find that pursed lip exhale. Like you are breathing out through a straw. And we're drawing circles forwards. Good. Excellent. Couple circles and 3, 2, 1, and shake out your arms. All right, we're gonna have our arms down by our side. And we're gonna make tight little circles. So I want the chest up tall, arms straight by the side, tight little circles. Good, and at the same time here, I'm gonna challenge you to step a foot forward and back. Nice and slow, step forward and back. And we're using that step not to really, it'll warm up the legs a little bit, but it's mostly challenging our ability to stay strong and not move around.
Hello.
Pardon? Oh, not me, sorry. Okay, so we're using that to challenge our balance. So can we keep our upper body still as one foot steps forward and then comes back? One foot steps forward and then comes back. One foot steps forward and then comes back. Very good. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Okay, you were probably circling one direction the whole time. We're gonna change directions, okay? And I'd also like to see if you can turn your palms towards facing behind you. So palms are faced behind you as we circle. Good. And now we're gonna just slowly bring one leg out to the side and back. And again, it's just to slowly start getting our legs warmed up, but really challenge our balance. So really challenge our balance as we go. Excellent. So keep up your breathing pattern as we go. Little circles, palms face back behind you. There we go. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake out your arms. Very good. Okay, we're gonna start adding in a little bit more movement as we go. So now we're gonna step out and back, out and back. All right. Remember that it is your choice if you want to sit or stand. I just ask that if you choose to stand, you have balance support within grabbing distance. Safety first as we go along, because there are quite a few of you in one group and we can't quite make sure you are all being as safe as you can. It's up to you to kind of hear the cues and regulate yourselves. So we're stepping side to side. Good. We're gonna take the arms and we're gonna start reaching one hand forward at a time. So one arm reaches forward at a time. Remember to listen to your body. You are going at your pace, your own level. I'm just here to remind you to breathe. Keep up those slow, steady breaths. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and relax there. All right, put the feet apart. We're gonna reach down to one knee, and then we're gonna reach up away. Down to one knee, up away. Down to one knee, up away. Down to one knee, up away. As we bend forward, let's make sure we're bending through our hips. Right, we keep our chest up tall as we bend forward. And then up away. Good, let's keep up that steady breathing pattern. Excellent. And change sides. Reach down across, up away, down across, up away. The whole time we're focused on that breathing pattern. Steady breathing as we go. That's it. Well done, team. Steady breathing pattern, reach down, across, up, away. We're staying in control, especially when we start moving the spine. We're really in control of our movements. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, we've got our heart rate up a little bit. Now I'm going to challenge you to do a little bit of balance. So I'm going to show the seated version first. So if you're going to stay seated while we balance, the goal is we're going to lift up one leg and pause. And remember, as we lift one leg, and this goes for both seated and standing, we lift one leg, the other leg pushes into the ground. And then we will alternate. So one foot pushes down for the other to lift up. Good. Remember, you can sit on a pillow or rolled up towel to add some instability if you're choosing to sit. Otherwise, you are welcome to do this standing with balance support, please. And we're just going to lift one leg, the other leg pushes into the ground as we pause, and then down. And we will switch. So one foot pushes into the ground as the other lifts up. So whether you're deciding to sit or stand, we're gonna do 10, nice and slow. Push one foot down to lift the other up and pause. 2, 3, and down, that's 1. Push down to lift the other up and hold. 2, 3, and down, that's 2. Push to lift. Hold, and down is 3. Push down to lift, hold, 2, 3, that's 4. Push down to lift, hold, 2, 3, that's 5. Push down to lift, hold, 2, 3, that's 6. Hold, 2, 3 is 7. Push down to lift, hold. 2, 3 is 8. Push down to lift, hold. 2, 3 is 9. Push down to lift. 2, 3, that's 10. Very good, everybody. Very good. Awesome. How's everybody doing? Thumbs up is good. Thumb to the sides, I'm doing all right, or I'm gonna have a rest, but I'm good. Thumbs down, you've got a problem. Good, okay. We're not done with our balance. I will warn you, got another balance exercise. Okay, so if you're staying seated, again, stay up tall. You can sit on that pillow or rolled up towel to add to the challenge. But this time while seated, you're gonna hold the leg up in the air. I'm gonna see if you can just slowly move it out to the side and back in. Slowly out to the side and back in. If you are choosing to stand, with balance support. We're gonna have a leg up in the air, and I'm gonna see if we can open up the hip and then bring it back. Then you can reset if you need. Then we lift it back up, we open it up, we bring it back in, and we rest. So you can reset it every time. Ready? And go. We lift up, out, in, down. Now remember, go with control. Up. We go out just to where you can. Don't allow this hip to follow because it's going to pull on that knee. Stay steady and down. It's up. Push down through that leg. Out, in, and down. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Last one, up, out, in, down. Switch legs. Might need to shake out the hips a little bit. Just do what you can. Now other leg is up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Again, push down through that one leg as the other lifts. Move that leg out to where you can. Slow and controlled. Up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Last one, up, out, in, and down. Shake it out. You're welcome to take a seat. Have a bit of a rest. You can let me know how you're doing. Good, I see lots of thumbs up. Awesome, awesome. Fantastic, everybody. All right, now that we have fatigued our hips, which is good, we're gonna do a little bit of cardio. Just a little bit of cardio. We're gonna do 6 rounds. 6 rounds, about 9.5 minutes, 9 minutes, something like that. So we're gonna work for a minute, rest for 30 seconds, okay? The first goal is just to keep moving for that 1 minute as we go. I want to remind you about your recovery position. You can always get over top of your legs, but make sure the chest is up, it's not rounded, you wanna still open up. This can help you catch your breath, right? All right, first one is just marching. You're welcome to do it seated or standing. 3, 2, 1, and march. Seated or standing, if you're choosing to stand, just make sure you have balance support close by. That's it, team. Well done. Almost there. Got about 20 seconds left. Keep up your breathing, and we're breathing out through pursed lips as we go. 3, 2, 1, rest. There we go. Brilliant. Focus on your pursed lip exhale. There we go. Well done, everybody. Couple more seconds of rest and then we're gonna attempt a disco. So we're gonna have a leg up to the side, we're gonna reach up. 3, 2, 1, go. It's disco time. It's a Thursday afternoon fever. Which when you're a kid means you were kind of stuck at home from school. There you go, do what you can, seated or standing, go at your own pace. You are in charge of the intensity. We can adjust it to make it easier or harder. You could move just your legs. You can move just your arms. You can go slower or faster. You are in charge. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work, everybody. That was 2. 4 more. That's it, everybody. Fantastic. Okay, number 3 is coming up quick. And again, bit of disco fever. We're gonna roll our hands over top of one another. Good, and starting now, you can roll your hands. If you're ready for an extra challenge, then your feet can go out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. There we go. But focus on that breathing pattern. We're breathing out through pursed lips. Great work, everybody. You guys are doing awesome. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, that was only 2, so 8 more. Yeah, some of you like my counting. Very good, very good. Again, catch your breath, can be in that recovery position. It does help you regain your breathing, okay? Our next one here, Dream Team, is we're gonna put on some socks. So we're gonna lift up our foot, and you're gonna reach with one hand or both. You can reach to your shin or to your foot. I just wanna caution you, I don't want anyone rounding and slumping over. I want you to stay tall. You can lean through the hip, but make the leg do the work. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So just lift your foot to where you can, right? Even if it's little, doesn't matter how far down you go. Pull that foot up and stay tall through your torso, tall through your back. Good. Keep up your breathing. Good. Breathing out through pursed lips. Almost there, team. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh boy, oh boy. Breathing out through pursed lips. Awesome work. All right. Next one here is we're gonna cross and open. Cross, open. Cross, open. Cross, open, and go. If you're choosing to stand, I would rather see you cross and step, step. Cross, step, step, so that your feet don't get nearly as tangled. Okay, cross and open. Cross, open. If you're choosing to stand, it's a cross, step, step. Cross, step, step. Good. Oops, do what you can here. Cross and open. Cross and open. Whew. Job, team. Keep up your breathing. Breathing out through pursed lips. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Find that recovery position. We're catching our breath here. You're doing awesome. How's everybody doing? All right. Remember, if you have questions or concerns about an exercise, please unmute and connect with me so I can best support you. Fantastic. Great work, everybody. So we're catching our breath and then we're going to do some strength work. Awesome, awesome. All right. So just to show you first what some of our strength work is going to look like today. If you're going to stay seated, here are 2 leg exercises that you can do seated instead of our standing version today. You can either just do your quad activations, so your legs in front of you, and we're tightening up our leg and then relaxing it. Remember, if you're too far back in your seat, it's a lot harder to do, but you can extend it and then tighten. Or you can push your feet down into the ground to tighten up those leg muscles. So that is our seated version. Good? If you are going to choose to stand, I'm going to move my chair because if you're standing, I would prefer that you do it behind a chair. And all we're going to do is we're going to step 1 foot back. Now notice, I've just touched my toe behind me. My heel is raised and I'm keeping my weight more forward. So we touch our foot behind us and then we bend our knees a little bit, like we're going to crouch up. Foot comes back in. Our foot touches behind us. We bend the knees a little bit. Notice I'm keeping most of my weight on this forwards leg. Up, step together. Touch behind, down, up, 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 together, touch behind, down, up, together, two more, touch behind, down, up, together, last one, touch behind, down, up, together. Good. And now we're sitting back down. Unless you're choosing to stand, that's okay too. We're gonna need one weight. One weight.
The muscle with ten. Yeah.
Sorry.
Then they take.
Oh, all good, sorry. Okay, team, so with our one weight here. We're holding our weight with two hands. Good. And so what we're gonna do here. Now, and I'm gonna show two versions of it, so watch really closely. We're going to pull the weight up to the chest and lift the knee. And then we're going to push the weight away just a little bit and back in and down. If you have a cranky back, two things need to be cautious of. Your back might not like lifting a knee. You can just lift a heel. And your back may not enjoy pushing the weight out. So you can keep the weight closer in. You're in control of how far it goes. Stay really strong and tight through your core. Got it? Okay, let's do our best. We're gonna lift up, pause, out, in, down. Lift, pause, out, in, down. And up, 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 out, in, down. Last one before we switch legs. Up, out, in, down. Very good. Quick check-in. Are we keeping the core strong and tight? So you should be tightening up a little bit, like someone's going to slap you on the belly. Tense up. Other leg. We lift up. Push the weight away from us just to where you can. Back in and down. We lift up. Out. In. Down. 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 And last one, up. Out. In. And down. Very good, team. Very good. So a little bit of a rest here. Good. Good. Now we're gonna focus on our arms to give your legs a little bit of a rest. So we're gonna hold the weight in one hand down to the side. Actually, you guys can grab, if you have 2 weights today, you can grab your second weight. And you can do just one hand at a time, or you can work both arms. But we're gonna do some bicep curls. So we've got our arms by our side. And you'll notice that my palms are facing my body to start. And then I'm going to rotate them towards you and then pull the arms up. And then it's a down and rotate back to face me. And rotate up. And down. Remember, you can do one arm at a time. And up. You can do it without weight if needed. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Up. And down. Couple more. Up. And down. Up. Down. 3 more. Up. Down. Remember, it's helpful to breathe out as you curl up. 2. And last one. Up. And down. All right, team, you can rest. Grab a sip of water as needed. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Good. Sip of water is good. I even have my water today on camera. It's usually empty by the time we start class. That's usually my problem. Okay. Now I know you're having a lot of fun today. So to kind of help foster how much fun you're having and reward you, we're gonna do those exercises again. Woohoo! Remember, we compensate with enthusiasm, don't we? All right, the first strength exercise we did, you can do it seated. I just want to remind you, kind of 2 seated options. You can extend the leg and really focus on tightening the top of your leg. Or you can stay seated and do a seated sit to stand where you're pushing your feet into the ground and then relax, okay? But if you feel ready for an extra challenge today, I'm gonna invite you to stand. I'm gonna move the chair to the side here. And then from here, I'm just checking that my weights are in a clear spot, in a clear space here. We're gonna touch the toe behind. We're going to bend the knees, up and step together. And we're alternating legs. So we touch behind, bend the knees, up and step together. Good. Just do the best that you can. Touch. Remember the weight is forward, down, up, together. Touch it back, 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 down, up, together. Touch, down, up, together, touch back, down, up, together, touch back, down, up, together, touch back, down, up, together. Two more, touch back, down, up, together, and last one, touch. And whew. All right, you can reset. Standing or seated, nice work, team. Ooh, that's a tough one on those legs. If you tried the standing version, kudos to you. But of course, everybody's just doing what they can. That's amazing. You're here today. I'm proud of you and pumped up. But you do need one weight now. Unless you choose to do it without. That's okay too. Challenging but doable. That's our team motto. All right, we're going to lift the weight and a knee. Then staying stable, we're going to push the weight out, bring it back in and down. Working one leg. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Just be aware of your back. You might need to adjust. Up, out, in, down, 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 up, out, in, and down. And we're going to switch legs. Other leg, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Good, everybody. Up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Couple more. Up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Last one. Up, out, in, and down. Good. Okay. If you have that second weight, you're welcome to grab it. Because we've got our bicep curls next. Good, good. All right. A weight in each hand. Remember, we start with our hands facing you, your body, and then we curl them forwards, lift, down to reset. You can do one at a time or both. Good. And up and down and up and down and up. Or it's helpful to breathe as we lift up. Whether you have weights or not, really think, clench the fist, really pull, make your biceps work hard. We always lift a weight like it's 50 pounds, even if it's just your own hands. That'll help that muscle get fired up and work hard. Up and down, up. Good, exhale as we lift. 3 more, 3, down, 2, down, and last one, up, and down, and rest. Very good, everybody. Awesome. Oh boy, that's fun. Hey, remember your recovery position? You can go from the forearms down to your thighs. Breathing out through pursed lips. Very good. Awesome, awesome. So we're gonna start bringing the heart rate down, get our breathing under control. We've got a little challenge for you. Little hip challenge from a seated position. All you need is your 2 fists. We're gonna put them between our knees. Now, this is where sometimes people get a little mixed up. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you gotta squeeze your knees into your fists. Okay, and you gotta maintain that pressure. So you're gonna squeeze your knees together and then really slowly, or you might get a cramp. Oh, squeeze and see if you can rotate your leg out and back in. It's not this. Look at my foot. The hip rotates and back in. We're gonna try a couple on one leg. Go. See if you rotate. It's not a big movement. It's not a big movement at all. Squeeze those knees together. Good. 3. Maybe it feels like your leg doesn't even move. You just gently squeeze. That's okay. Just do what you can. And once more. Good. Other leg now. Squeeze. See if you can get that rotation. Good. Keep up your breathing. Don't hold your breath. Breathe steadily. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. Okay, now we're just going to do some really gentle neck strengthening exercises. So the goal is to sit up tall, chest up. And you want your chin just really gently up, just so we're not touched down. We're going to take one hand and place it on the side of our head. And we're just going to really gently press our hand and head into each other. Just where you feel a little bit of tension. It should not feel straining. Gently press and hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that pressure. Switch hands. Other side. Gently push. Hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We take both hands or just one. I prefer both so that my head doesn't turn and I can keep it in line. Gently push into your palms and hold. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Place both hands at the back. Really gently push hands and head into each other. Gentle, gentle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. Awesome, team. Let's do 5 breaths, raising the shoulders. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out and lower. 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 Take one arm, pull it across our body, and hold. It's time to stretch. Remember, when it's stretch time, we're taking those slow, steady breaths. Yeah, good, it's stretch time. Phew. Remember, stretch time is also the perfect time to ask questions. And that just better helps me support you, so don't be shy. Just listen for when I say change. It's a signal that we're going to change the movement. Like now, change, pull the arms back first, and then switch. Nice steady breathing, everybody. And change, pull the arms back, and then pull an elbow up. Nice steady breathing as we hold. I see there's a potential question in the chat box, so just hold that stretch. And I'll just check if we've got a question I can answer. Nice. It's just a question about breathing pattern. You guys can change hands or change arms. So someone mentioned that they tend to do the opposite of what I normally suggest. I mean, there's as long as you're maintaining steady breathing, that's the most important thing. When we're doing an exercise, especially with resistance, I'll often tell you to exhale on exertion. Exhale during the hardest part of the movement where the most work is being done. So if we look at a sit to stand, standing up is the hardest part. And breathing out just helps us stiffen our spine, gives us a little boost. But it's not really wrong if you're inhaling. I'll switch it up when we do relax there. When we do some breathing exercises, like pulling the arms apart is technically exertion. But if we're not using weight, there's no resistance, then breathing in as we open up, because we're opening up, it's helping those muscles open up your rib cage to allow an easier breath. So that's where I'll tend to change it up on you. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm just gonna get you to put one foot in front of the other. And then from here, if my right leg is forward, my opposite arm is going to push forward. Stay up tall though, push, and then my other hand is pushing behind. We're gonna hold this position first. Nice and gentle, chest up tall, so push those arms away from each other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently hinge forward slightly and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand comes down and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Switch legs. All right, opposite arm stretches out, the other arm pushes back, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna gently hinge forward. We're still pushing the arms away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch down, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, from here, you're welcome to pull your foot up to your shin, or you can pull it all the way up to the thigh, whatever feels best for you. Did anyone have any other questions as we hold this stretch? Change. It's a quiet group today.
I just want to say that I can actually see you better in this environment than in the old one.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's good.
Can you elaborate for me? Can you help me understand what you see better?
Um, how do I explain it?
Like,
Um,
is it the picture? Like,
it's
is
it's
it,
you totally. Like I can see you closer up, it seems like. And because the white background, there's no it's just really visible.
gotcha. Was before the video a little fuzzy and now the video is more clear?
I think so, and I think it seemed like you were further back before.
Yes, I definitely was further back before.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I see you closer. I can see more exactly what you're doing. So thank you.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Any other questions on that?
Nope, I was just curious because I'm using a different computer too, so I was wondering if maybe the camera is better as
I
well.
think it is. I think it is. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Oh, of course. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. That's great feedback.
And again, it's just my opinion, but yeah, I find it great.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you.
Thanks, Deb. Thank you, thank you. You guys can drop a leg back behind you or turn sideways in your seat. Just looking to stretch out that front of the hip. And your feedback is always great, everybody. It helps me adjust. I only know what I know, and I don't know everything. So different perspectives are good, you know, if you feel like more space around me is needed, like if you could see things clearly, if you could see enough of the movement of the body to make sense of the exercise, like that's all really important information. So thank you for that. Take a slow breath in and exhale. And we're gonna just slowly switch legs. Drop the leg back behind you. Good, sit nice and tall, a little bit of stretch to the front of that leg. And relax there. We're gonna finish off with just 2 slow breaths. You're welcome to keep your hand on your belly. You're welcome to lift them up, whatever's most comfortable for you. Just remember to pursed lip exhale. We're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax, shake out the hands. Awesome. Great work, everybody. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
And
Another-
thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Jill.